Yep. We gonna learn today. Oh, we gonna learn today. That's right, we gonna learn today. Last time, I learned that my glasses were crooked. I had to fix these bastards. Now that's a nice R8 right there. That's what I'm talking about. I had to fix these glasses, realized they've been sitting on my face crooked all this time. Nobody ever said shit to me. So, you know, the world needs less people pleasers. We need somebody who's going to tell you your breath stinks. We need somebody who's going to tell you to fix your hair. We need somebody who's going to tell you that your glasses are sideways. But you know, whatever. You live and you learn. I watched the playback for like 2 seconds. I was like, well, damn, nobody said nothing about my glasses. You guys must be some really nice people. Which is why I'm going to talk to you guys today about the $1 million mindset. I mean, it's the beginning of the year still. Everybody wants to make $1 million in 2021. Hell, this may be your last chance to get it. Fuck, we don't know what the future's bringing, and I'm not here to bring doom and gloom. I'm just saying we legit don't know what the future's bringing. You know, technology's getting smarter. The aliens are here like shit, you know. What if the aliens are better salespeople than us? Then what the fuck are we going to do? What are we going to do for a living? We're going to get replaced by fucking aliens that can read minds and fucking do Jedi mind tricks? We just stand a fucking chance, right? So I don't know. These are just things that I think about and I worry about for us as a society. So right now, we got to get it while we can get it. But the problem is most people don't get it. And I'm going to explain a little bit about that. And I'm going to explain a little bit why. And I'm going to talk to you about a mindset that changed my life. And, you know, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So now that I'm stopped, what's up, y'all? Give me some thumbs up and shit, man. We can get more than 60 people on here. Come on, there's like 90,000 of us in this group. Let's get some folks on here. Y'all start interacting, shake hands in the comments, give me some thumbs up, all that good stuff. And don't be shy. We know that you're here. We want to hang out with you. I want to give you some good information. Albert, Jared, David, what's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Glad y'all are here. And I just thought I'd take you along my trip today. And Jeremy, Marco, just think I would take you along my trip today and give you a little bit of game. So the American dream is to be a millionaire, right? I don't care. People say, nah, the American dream is to smash supermodels. It's a lot easier if you are a millionaire. Ask guys like Hugh Hefner, you know? If he didn't have money, he wouldn't be smashing all them bunnies. You know what I'm saying? Just spitting out facts here, folks. The American dream is to be a millionaire. People come from other countries in hopes of being able to break generational poverty here in America. Sadly, most Americans, they get too damn comfortable, man. They get attacked at an early age by what I call the force of average, right? Like at an early age, the force of average starts attacking you through the agents of average. Oftentimes it's our parents, our teachers, friends from the neighborhood that we grow up in, even local people that we look up to like mayors and pastors, police officers. They tell us to be humble. They tell us that chasing money won't make you happy. They tell you all these things from a young age that subliminally and subconsciously we start to believe. And until you unbelieve those things, it becomes unbelievably hard to make $1 million or be a millionaire in America. So first you gotta have like the right mindset. Look, I know that's such a fucking cliche thing to say, especially those of you right now who are listening, who aren't millionaires. You're like, everybody says it's a mindset thing, Stewman. No shit. Thanks for fucking nothing. Wasting my morning. That's I'm telling you, until you buy into some shit. Right? Like let me give you an example. If you are a Muslim or you are a devout Jew or you are a devout Christian and you follow the Bible to the T, wouldn't you admit that your life is better? Right? Like if you think about it, the Quran, the Torah, the Holy Bible, those are the best personal development books of all time. If you'll live by those principles, as weird as they are, they call it faith. If you'll just live by those principles, you'll have your best life, right? Now, at the same time, can you admit some of those stories in the Bible, some of those stories in the Torah, some of those stories in the Quran are bullshit? Absolutely. They were told by humans. They got, you know, you ever play telephone where you like whisper a secret in somebody's ear and by the time it gets around the rooms, it's, you know, a big fish with money in its guts, right? Like that's kind of what happens in that situation. However, if we follow the principles of that book, and I'm not knocking any religion, I'm just saying if we follow the principles of that book, we'll live a better life. Well, the reason why I say that is the principles of the book are Don't steal from your neighbor. Don't bang his wife. Don't hurt anybody. Don't rape anybody. You know, don't use the Lord's name in vain. Don't lie. Right? These are like the basic 10 commandments, right? Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, like all this stuff, right? Like we know that those are the basic principles, and if you'll just blindly live by those basic principles, you'll have a very prosperous life. Well, the principles of success are similar. They're not profound. They're not something that's out of control. It's not something that's newfound next level shit. It's very basic principles. And in order to make money in America, you have to have the right mindset around it. This is why people who come from places like South Africa, Morocco, and you know, Nairobi, they come from these very poor places, and they come to America, and within a generation, within a few years, some of them are millionaires. The reason why is they haven't been programmed by the force of average the same way Americans have. You see, over in a country like, let's say, I don't know, Kenya, you have two extremes of people. You have extreme poverty and extreme wealth. And so their mind is wired that if I don't want to be extreme poverty, so all I've got is a choice to be extreme wealth. They come over here, they see the opportunity, they seize the opportunity, they're willing to work for the opportunity, and they become a millionaire. Meanwhile, Americans have grown up here comfortable our entire lives and deprogrammed and unwired the way that we should be wired. We're unwired, not rewired, unwired in our thinking. We think it's hard to become a millionaire. We say things like, well, if everybody could do it, everybody would have it. Everybody can do it. That's the crazy thing. Everybody can do it. Everybody that is alive, no matter what gender, no matter what race, no matter what physical disability, has the capability to become a millionaire. The only thing that stands between them and that 7, 8, 9, 10 figures, whatever they're looking for, is their mindset, the belief that they can. But see, here's the thing. Most people want to be a millionaire overnight. Most people they think that millions come in the form of just a bunch of cash sitting in your bank account. I promise you, if you're getting $1 million over the course of 12 months, it don't come just in one lump sum sitting in your bank account. It comes at $80,000 a month minus your fucking bills. So you have to change your thinking when it comes to $1 million. First of all, $1 million isn't that much money. Now, when you don't have money, it seems like it is, but until you rewire your mind around that, if you believe millions a lot of money, and you don't believe that you have a lot of value and a lot of self-worth, then you won't line up with those two things. That's another mindset thing that you gotta understand. If you think that $1 million is a lot of money, and you overvalue the actual value of $1 million, and you undervalue your self-worth, you will not line up and become a millionaire because you don't believe you're worth it. And until you rewire that thinking, you'll be stuck there. You might think you're worth 100 grand, 200 grand, but if you truly don't believe that you're worth $1 million, and I don't mean that I'm somebody and I'm gonna do it, damn it, kind of fucking bullshit attitude. What I'm talking about, it's somebody who believes that they're gonna make the shit happen. No matter what, I'm worth $1 million. I think I'm worth $100 million. I just ain't got my check for it yet. I'm working on it though. I'm working as if. I'm building as if. That's the fucking game plan, baby. And when I get to 100, I think I'll be worth 400. That's the game plan. It's never enough. But see, here's the thing. I was doing a panel with some friends of mine who are all multimillionaires. And they said the biggest lesson that they learned their first year making $1 million was taxes. So in truth, you make $1 million in a year, depending on where you live, you're only keeping about 600,000 of that, just to put it in perspective. And I know some of you fucking tax wizards, well, you can write off this, that, and the other. I'm just generally speaking. Calm down, Poindexter. But here's the thing. You have to change the way that you believe. So first of all, you have to raise your self-worth. How do you raise your self-worth? Well, I can tell you, some of you look in the mirror and you're disappointed in yourself. You know how you change that self-worth? You get your fat ass in the fucking gym. You stop eating all them fucking French fries. You stop scarfing all them pieces of pizza. Hey, fatty, eat 2 pieces of pizza instead of 12 next time. See what that does for you. I'm serious. That's how you raise your self-value, because when you look in the fucking mirror and you're like, shit, I look like $1 million. Guess what? You feel like $1 million. Guess what? You'll earn $1 million. Real shit. And I'm going to give you a sales hack, too. People buy from good-looking people. The only reason they putting ugly people in commercials and shit lately is because it's like affirmative action for overweight, ugly people. They need jobs too. And I'm just being real. But if you put me side by side with somebody that don't take care of their health, and they could be the greatest salesperson ever, but you put them next to me, I take care of myself. The people gonna want to do business with me. That's called natural selection. We're genetically programmed as human beings to pick out, when we have choices, the healthiest partner in those choices. You want to go to war with me, or you want to go to war with Fred, who can't even run a quarter mile? Yeah, I promise you want to go to war with me. You want me on your team. So you want to raise your self-value? First thing is, quit abusing your fucking physical body. Get your shit in shape, right? Calm down on the fucking ice cream shakes. Start drinking protein shakes. That's what I'm saying. You start to feel like $1 million, you'll go out and earn it. The second thing is, what more value can you bring to the marketplace? See, some of y'all are stone cold takers. You'll never get $1 million because you're too busy trying to take $1 million instead of make $1 million. All right? You're trying to take $1 million instead of generating $1 million. There's a big difference. I feel like every year I give about $20 million worth of free value to the marketplace. Speaking events, blog posts, podcasts, free videos like this shit, right? Hey, and if I can make a few $1 million on the back end because I've given 20 million away, if I can make 1 or 2 on the back end for myself, that's good. That's what it takes. But see, a lot of people, they try to figure out how they can take $1 million and they haven't given their 20 million and they can't ever fucking seem to take it. They can't ever seem to take it. You don't take it, you make it, you generate it. If I want to make $1 million, then I need to give 10 times that at least. And I mean, that's what Grant Cardone teaches. I need to give 10 times of that at least to the marketplace. If I'm going to land a big whale, I'm not going to depend on my mouth and my talking game and my cold call game. No, I'm going to bring value to that company somehow. I'm going to bring value to that person's life. I'm going to do something that's absolutely going to change their life to where they're like, this dude brought me so much value, I want to do business with him. And the last thing I'll say, because I'm almost at the office, is that I need you to rewire your mind around $1 million. It's just $3,000 a day. It's not that much money. It's just $3,000 a day. That's 10 sales at $300. That's 3 sales at $1,000. It's 1 sale at $3,000. That's it. You don't look at $1 million over a year. Look at $3,000 over a day. And when you get focused on making your $3,000 every day, however you got to slice that fucking, that fruit up, however you got to do it, but you get your $3,000 a day, I'm telling you, that is the path to $1 million. But here's what you got to do. This is the last part. Is once you got the money, you can't be blowing it on Hermes belts. You can't be blowing it on Rolexes and Audemars Piguets and all that shit. That stuff's nice, and there will be a time in your life when you can buy that. But not with your first $1 million. That's what celebrities and rappers and stupid people do. They go out and they buy shit that'll be worthless. Shit that doesn't do them any good. I mean, it's nice to have a Rolex. I've got a few. I was about 38 years old when I bought them, so I got a few. And maybe they're worth a little bit more than I bought them. But that same 10 grand I could have put into the stock market to be up 200% in the last 3 years. If I just bought Tesla with it, it would be 30 grand instead of maybe a $12,000 watch that I have. You got to start spending that money. It don't do you any good sitting in your bank account. It doesn't do you any good in a savings account. You need to invest it in the stock market, right? There's always going to be businesses that are booming, right? That are on the publicly traded. You need to invest it in real estate. You need to invest it in business franchises that are operated and partnered by somebody else. Yeah, you can get shit like that. You ain't gonna get a Chick-fil-A that way, but you can get a Burger King, a McDonald's, where you don't actually have to be the fucking person on site. Somebody else runs and operates it for you. You need to start looking at ways where you can take your 7-figure annual income from your main business and distribute that into passive cash flow fucking options, such as real estate funds, stocks, all that good stuff that will continue to grow your money, because once you get your money to make money, that's why the rich get richer, y'all. The rich get richer because they got something to grow. When you got nothing to grow, you can't get richer, but the rich get richer faster because guess what? Now they got money to invest. Now the rich that get richer, they ain't the people out there blowing their money on stupid shit, fucking Louis Vuitton bags and all these fucking like fanny pack shit that you guys are fucking wearing that costs $4,000. That's fucking ludicrous, right? That's not, no, the rich go put $4,000 in Tesla 6 fucking months ago and seeing that it will double. It's already doubled from where it was 6 months ago. That's why the rich get richer. They got something to invest and grow. So, number 1, rewire your mind. Number 2, daily, $3,000. And number 4, that's number 3. And number 3, Invest your money when you get it. You got to let that money grow. Money sitting around in the savings account is like an employee that's on the clock in the break room. Does you absolutely no good. So, with that being said, I'm about to get this truck washed. Rise above.